Okay, let me make the most valuable video this internet has ever seen, except no one will watch it because I have no clickbait title or thumbnail, none of that fun stuff, but I'm just going to give you the real sauce. So here's the deal. If you are absolutely sick of getting hung up on your cold calls, and you're sick of booking no calls, you're sick of objections, you're sick of just not reaching your potentials, pay me $1,000 and I'll fix it. Could you imagine if that was the video? Now here's the deal. So over the last, and for a bit of context, over the last couple of years, I've made too many dollars to count, and I've worked with over hundreds of people, and majority of them cold call, and are getting insane results. Like one of the guys I'm working with now, Vache, we just launched his cold call team. His cold call team in the first 3 days of launching is now averaging 6 appointments a day. We're shooting for 10 over the next week, right? One of my other guys, Rit, was too scared to cold call. Now every $100 he makes, he books 4 appointments. And so this stuff works. I can share with you 1,000 other case studies. If you really want to see all those, you can book a call with me. I'll show you them. But I want to give you sauce first, okay? So when you call someone, if you're getting hung up on, it's because you do not have a good enough reason to chat with them that's worth their time. And so when I call, I don't say, hey, can I please have 10 minutes? Hey, can I please pitch you? Hey, this is a cold call. Please let me talk to you. That just screams insecurity. It screams low value. It screams you have no reason to call them. So what I do instead, and for context, a bit of cold calling theory and some advice for you, some sauce, is when you cold call someone, the person on the other end of the line is thinking 3 damn things. Only 3. They're thinking, who the fuck is this? Why the fuck are they calling me, and what do they want? And so if you can answer those 3 questions for them yourself before they can even ask them to you, aka give you an objection, your cold calls will be so much more smooth. You have so many more conversations. You have such better positive conversations, and you'll get hung up on way less. So what I like to do is when I call, I say, hey, is this name, right? Or hey, this is Stefan. Is this so-and-so? Yeah, Stefan who? And I'm like, or what you could just say, hey, is this name? Yes, this is name. Who are you? I was like, it's just Stefan here calling from whatever the fuck your company name is. Let's just call it Client.io, right? Stefan here calling from Client.io. Reason I'm calling you is because we actually work with, let's say you're calling dentists, right? We actually work with a few practitioners doing over $1 million a year to help iron out the process, get rid of a bunch of these tire kicker leads, and follow up with all their people for them so they actually don't have to hire as much staff to take care of all the back end stuff. I guess, out of curiosity, is that kind of something that you guys are in a similar boat as? Are you guys running up full capacity? And you'd ask a sort of question. I'm not in dental niche. I don't know what the fuck you'd ask, but the point is, if you're calling someone and you want them to actually give time to you, you have to make them feel as if you're someone worth giving time to. And so you have to project your voice with confidence, with assertiveness, with dominance. You can't walk in and be like, hey, please, can you, like, no, that's not gonna fucking work, bro. You gotta go in there and own your shit. Like, hey, is this John? Hey, John, listen, just Stefan here calling from Client.io. Reason I'm calling you is we actually work with a few realtors out in Austin, Texas. I think that's pretty close to you. I'm helping them get an additional 5 deals every single month, okay? And I just wanted to call you to see if you're at full capacity, if you could even, or if you could take on a couple more deals. Yeah, I'm not running at full capacity. Okay, cool. What do you do now? This? Cool. Hey, John, so listen, if we could get you an extra 5 deals, right? And then you go into your pitch, whatever, book them in, okay? But the point is, right away when I call, I want to give them a reason. I want to tell them, why am I calling them? And for context, the better of a reason, aka the more resonation, the more personalization you can have in that reason, the more conversations you'll have. And if you call someone and say, hey, I'm calling you because I saw that you're a business, you're a dentist, right? I'm calling you because I saw you're a dentist in Texas. Okay, I'm calling you because I saw you're a dentist with over 10 employees in Texas, in Dallas, Texas. Now it's like, okay, what the fuck? What is this guy? What does he have for me? Right? The closer you can get, the more resonation you can get, the higher chance they are that they'll want to pick up. And guess what this means? This means you may have to do a little bit of work before you call them. A tiny bit, a teeny tiny bit. Look at their LinkedIn, look at their website, give them a ring. Right? Maybe doing a bit of upfront work, but for getting way more conversations and way less hangups, totally worth it. Okay? So that's the first way. You want to open your cold calls with this. Now granted, if you can add a joke in there, if you can add a way to make them laugh, that's totally fine as well. But just remember this. The higher echelon you go in terms of business status, right? So the better the business is, the bigger the business is, the more direct you want to be. So if you're talking to a CEO, you're not going to say, hey, could you help me out for a moment? You're just going to go right to the pitch, right? They're direct. The money is time, and they just want to know, who are you? What do you do? Can you help me? Yes, no, maybe so, right? And so if you're lower down, you can get away with more of this like mess around kind of cold calling where you kind of beat around the bush for a little bit. But the higher echelon you go and basically the more money your customers or prospects make, the quicker you want to get to the point because they value their time. right? They really, really, really value their time. That's the first thing. The second thing is now that you've got the opener down, right? So granted, this will take some practice, but now that you're starting to understand this and you're starting to find your way around, you're starting to maneuver around this, and you're starting to understand the reason, you kind of have a script that's kind of working and working and working. You tweak it for every single person, but it's working. You're getting a lot of pass-throughs. You're getting a lot of conversations, right? And you're having a lot less hang-ups in the beginning. Now it's time to actually convert. And this is where I see a lot of people struggle. Big thing you want to do is two things. Number one, you need to just be confident. No one's going to want to book a call with Joe Schmo the idiot. Okay, they want to book a call with someone who's going to guide them and help them out. And so this is really not even in the words you say, but more or less just how you say them. Right? You could say all the right words, but if you say it the wrong way, no one's going to book. And so this really comes down to how assertive are you? How dominant are you? And I'm not talking about like dominant, like submissive, like you're going to fuck them up in the bedroom or something like that. But like, just like how convicted are you when you speak that you know what you're talking about? Because that plays a huge role into someone trusting you and believing you and wanting to book a call with you to learn more about how you can help with their business. Right? If you go to the doctor's office, do you want the doctor to be like, hey, Stefano, how are you? What brings you in today? No, you're like, you want your doctor to be like, hey man, how's it going, dude? What's happened since last time I seen you, right? Like, oh, what's going on in the knee? Man, tell me about it. What about the knee? Gotcha. Okay, yeah, that's not a problem. We can totally take care of that. Right? You're like, damn, like this guy's gonna take care of me. Right? Thank you. And you feel confident. Right? Not even by the words he said, but just by the way he acts, just by his demeanor, just by his tonality. Okay? And so when it comes to this pitching thing, that's really important. And same with handling objections. You're always going to get objections. In cold calls and sales calls, it doesn't matter. You're going to get objections. And so you have to know how to handle them like the back of your hand. You cannot stutter. You cannot you cannot you cannot pause. You cannot redirect. You have to just confront the objection head on and just like bulldoze it. Like in cold calling, more or less, handling objections is more just bulldozing it. It's not even like actually handling and finding out the root, because like there's really not much to object to. It's just them trying to like politely say no or something. So you just gotta bulldoze the objection, right? Like, oh, could you send me an email? Yeah, man, totally. I'll send you 5 emails, right? I'll send you everything. I'll send you every bit of information. I'll send our website, our YouTube. I'll send you all our client testimonials. Anything you need. Is there anything specific that you want me to send over so you can take a look at that, right? Well, just this. I'm like, hey, man, truth be told, wouldn't it make sense? I'm probably going to have some questions on that. Wouldn't it make more sense if we hopped on a call to share that information with you? In the meantime, I'll still share all the emails, and if you really, really don't like what you see, you can cancel the call. But at least then when we do hop on the call, I imagine you'll have some questions. I can then answer them for you. Right? Because last thing I want to do is run around in circles, play tic-tac-toe and tag and not really get anywhere. Because it's important to me, and I hope it's important to you. Right? But just bulldoze through the objection. And if you say this shit with confidence, it doesn't even matter what you say. You could say the most stupid thing like, nah, I'm not sending you an email. Because that's stupid. Why send you an email when I can hop on a quick 10-minute call and answer any question you have right there for you? When you call Amazon, when you have a problem with your Amazon order, do you go on their FAQ in their website? Or do you want to go call them and talk to a person? Call them. Cool. So what's the difference here? No difference. Cool. Let's book a call. Like, if you're just like this, bro, I promise you, if you have this mentality, you have this confidence, you have this conviction in your voice, people will book like no tomorrow. The problem why most people can't book is because when they get the objection, they go, yeah, I can send you an email. The fuck? Right? They crumble under the pressure. You can't. You have to know every little objection word by word. And if you don't know an objection, you gotta play it off like you do. Right? You just gotta play it cool and pretend like you know everything. Okay? That's how you're gonna book more damn meetings. That's how you're gonna become more effective. That's how you're gonna become a better cold caller. Is with this. Literally, I've put out hundreds of videos on cold calling training, scripts, theory, you name it. This is probably the best one for actually seeing the best results. Is if you can get this down, if you can understand this, if you can understand how to just get more conversations and how to convert those conversations, which is just your tonality, just your conviction, and just your ability to bulldoze objections, you'll book so many more appointments. So many more, right? Because the salespeople who ask for the sale the most are the ones who close the most deals. And so you just have to keep repeatedly asking for the meeting. And don't be like, hey, please book a meeting with us. Be like, hey, man, let's jump on a call and frame it as a benefit to them, right? Hey, let me take a bit of time out of my calendar to hop on a call with you to answer any questions that you have, show some of the stuff that we're doing for some of our guys, show you what some of your competitors are doing, and show you what I think that you could do to get to an insert outcome. Or would that be cool if we took out 20 minutes of our time on our calendars just to meet up and talk about that kind of stuff? How are they going to say no? Tell me how. And they might say, I don't know, just bulldoze through those damn objections, brother. Bulldoze through, okay? So there's some cold calling sauce that no one will tell you, but I just did. So go out there, make more money cold calling. And if for whatever reason, right now you're struggling with cold calling or building a team and you're an agency owner that actually has clients that's making money, there's a link below. I don't care if you click it or not, it doesn't matter. Okay, but if you want to partner with me and you do want to scale your agency, make more money, go check it out. That's all I got. Run diddly dum. Have a great day. If you have any questions, just want to talk to me, I'm more than happy. I answer every comment down below, or you can DM me on Instagram or something like that. Adios. Peace.